We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. So striding forward now, Tim LaCastro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
7 o'clock.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses there, 1-2. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
That is full. The center fielder, number 4.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte,
as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Odor is under it, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the first baseman,
The pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bumgarner's ready. Here's his offering. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Marte gloves it.
Batting fourth, no left fielder.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Rendon is off at first with 2 away. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bruce will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Fouled off. And Bruce can't connect there, as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Christian Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Rosario to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Rosario. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The right fielder.
Counts 1-0.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Harrison Bader. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Bumgarner. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, it becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Stephen Vogt, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
Now the 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Count remains full. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is up with it, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Tim LeCastro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is foul right side. 2 out, nobody on. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The third baseman, number 5.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Grounded to first. Gurriel brings it in, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning. Now at the plate, Manny Pena. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Standing in now, Zach Eflin. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
The first baseman.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. After it is Blackman. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Marte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Digging in, Rougned Odor. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Next to the Diamondbacks.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. On the move is Rosario. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner. A 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Hit hard to the right side. Gets dirty and gloves it. Got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Walker. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Anthony.
Fastball well outside. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is right there, 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nick Ahmed.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the
In
Diamondbacks,
now, Stephen Vogt.
the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now both runners on the move. And he steps off. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially go as a caught stealing there, and that's the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, Merrill Kelly, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Merrill Kelly becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Fouled away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Eduardo Escobar.
And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Rendon in foul ground, and they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Rosario at the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hops this one up. Gonzalez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quick. So stepping in, Zach Eflin, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the sixth. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Zach Eflin becomes the first out in the bottom of the sixth inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Now the 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And there are two away now. Digging in now, Rougned Odor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. To the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. 2-2, here it is. Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate now, Christian Walker. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is there to put it away for out number 1. One gone now in the Arizona 7th, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Check swing, called strike, 0-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that one is gone!
Now back, the pitcher, Merrill Kelly.
Angel Perdomo comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
For the Brewers, number 67, Angel Perdomo.
Into the box, Merrill Kelly. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Clearly fooled there on the slider. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim LaCastro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Soft grounder left side. Rendon's got to get rid of it. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now. In now, Josh Reddick. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Fouled off. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. At the plate, Manny Pena, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Blackman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eduardo Escobar. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Eduardo Escobar.
Now here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Into the box now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance. Bradley Zimmer will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now a bunt attempt here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the 1st out. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ruben.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Chafin has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably get that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Is a slider that backs up for a ball. Chopper to short. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying. Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Christian Walker is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Hard liner to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The bat, number 13.
In now, Nick Ahmed. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, Stephen Vogt. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon.
For the Brewers, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. So here's Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Soria, a veteran at 35 years of age. He throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and a changeup.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Bruce on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The D-backs used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Merrill Kelly pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.